world. All that diversity is beautiful, but I can't lie and think like there's no problems. There's some issues. My Jewish nephew had to have his bar mitzvah. At the bar mitzvah, my sister didn't want to let him forget about his Latino heritage. So we had mariachis. Beautiful, but there was a problem. Because the rabbi didn't want to let the mariachis perform in the synagogue. He said they had to wear yarmulkes. The mariachis didn't want to do that. They're like, hey, that don't match our outfits. Outfits are important to mariachis. All it takes to get along is a little compromise, right? I convinced the mariachis they didn't have to wear yarmulkes. They just had to wear really small sombreros. I get my political views from my grandfather, a very wise old man from Torreon, Mexico. I went up to my grandpa one day and said, Grandpa, what do you think about a woman's right to choose? He said, Mijo, I think everyone should wear shoes. My Latinos are going, that was deep. He's political. I think everybody should be proud of their culture, all right? I don't care what color you are, what ethnicity you are. There is nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage, okay? White, black, brown, Asian, whatever ethnicity you are. I always tell young people, make your grandparents proud. Everybody's grandparents put some work in to get you where you are today.
That's right.
My grandpa came from Mexico. He retired from the federal government working on submarines. I thought he was a captain, he was a janitor. That's not the point, all right? But he never let the family forget that his first 10 years in California, he picked fruit. Right in the valley, he picked fruit. He'd make my mom and all my uncles and aunts go pick fruit to earn their school clothes in the summertime. All these years later, I got to serve my country. I got to go to school. I love technology. I got my Android phone with me right now. I got my iPad and my Mac computer at home. And I say all that so I can go on Facebook and play Farmville. Just like Grandpa. Anybody else play Farmville? Okay, there's 50 million people signed up, and I'm the only honest one today. Don't go, sir. Not yet. I'm saving the good jokes. He's leaving. Okay, have a good one. They got a lot of corn dogs. They're not going to run out. Don't worry. Never played Farmville. I'm going to tell you right now, don't. It's the crack of the internet, all right? It will ruin your life. But you start off with a little farm with 12 plots. You plant your fruit and vegetables. When they're ready, you pick them, take them to the market, sell them, you get money. You can buy stuff for your farm. You can expand your farm. And depending on what you plant, grapes are ready in 15 minutes. Pineapples, 4 days. Everything in between. Tomatoes, 2 hours. I was hooked. I had the biggest farm you could get. When you get the biggest farm, they let you buy a second farm. I had the second biggest farm you could get. And I had just planted tomatoes on both farms. And if you don't pick them when they're ready, they go bad, you lose your money. I had just planted tomatoes on both farms, and my wife came in and said, let's go to the movies. I can't. She said, why? I said, because the farm, the tomatoes, they go bad. You know the economy is bad. They are foreclosing on farms. My grandpa came from Mexico. I'm not losing my farm to go see Superman. She made me quit. So we got a new pope. Any Catholics here today? We got Catholic brothers here. Any Catholics? Any recovering Catholics? I'm excited because we got a Latino pope. First time in history there was a Latino pope. It's changing the game already, man. The Pope Mobile got tricked out. Virgin Mary airbrushed on the front. Special hydraulics so the Pope could get the sign of the cross. With the Latino in charge, you're going to have choices. I don't care what religion. With the Latino in charge of the Catholic Church, you're going to have choices. You go to take communion, the priest is going to be there. This is the body. Corner flower. See, man, if you go to the Mexican restaurant, the lady says, would you like corner flower or dimos? Don't worry, people. God has a sense of humor, okay? That's a good joke.
I know that's right.
I got proof God has a sense of humor. You ever see ugly twins? It's hilarious. And you know, he gets prayer complaints. Both of them, Lord? Okay, I crossed the line right there. I know I went too far. That's one thing about comedy. You got to know the line. Everywhere you go, you got good humor. There's good humor in our cultural and ethnic differences, so long as you know the line. You cross the line, you went too far. You got to know the line, especially other parts of the country. In California, we're blessed. We got diversity. Look around right now. Give that a round of applause. We got a little bit of every ethnic group sitting here right now having a good time. Other parts of the country, you don't see this. Still got to make them laugh, but I got to know the line. I go to an all-white church in the South. Here's the line. Elvis Presley, Lady Di, Dale Earnhardt. That's the line right there.